Welcome to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secret, where knowledge meets curiosity, and the world reveals its hidden stories in stone, wind, and starlight. Today, we journey to the heart of Mexico, to a place older than history itself, a city built not by kings whose names we know, but by minds who watched the heavens and mirrored them on the earth. This is Teotihuacan, the city where humans became gods. Long before the first stones were laid, the valley of Teotihuacan was shaped by fire. 25 million years ago, immense volcanic eruptions forged the basin of Mexico, a high plateau encircled by mountains. Lava hardened into basalt and obsidian, the very materials that would later be carved into tools, temples, and trade goods. To the north rose Cerro Gordo, a volcanic hill that still towers over the city like an ancient guardian. Over thousands of years, rainwater carved gullies into the slopes, creating fertile soil and small rivers that fed an interconnected lake system. This valley, rich in minerals and protected by mountains, became one of the most hospitable regions in Mesoamerica. Scientists today call it a geological amphitheater, a perfect cradle for civilization. Around 100 BCE, a mysterious people chose this fertile basin to build a city unlike any other. No one knows their names or where they came from. Some believe they were survivors of volcanic catastrophes, migrating from the south to start anew. Whatever their origin, their vision transformed a valley into one of the largest and most advanced cities of the ancient world. By 200 CE, Teotihuacan had become a masterpiece of urban design, home to over 100,000 inhabitants. Its central axis, known as the Avenue of the Dead, stretched more than 2 kilometers, lined with temples, plazas, and dwellings. At the northern end stood the Pyramid of the Moon. To the south, the Ciudadela and the Temple of the Feathered Serpent. At the center, rising above all, the Pyramid of the Sun, one of the largest structures ever built in the Western Hemisphere. The Pyramid of the Sun was not just a monument of stone. It was a cosmic statement. It stands atop a natural cave believed to symbolize the underworld, the mythical womb from which life emerged. The entire city was laid out on a precise grid tilted 15.5 degrees east of true north, a deliberate orientation that aligns with astronomical events. Archaeologists and astronomers have discovered that Teotihuacan's layout mirrors the movement of the sun and stars, particularly the constellation Orion. The 3 main pyramids correspond closely to the 3 bright stars in Orion's belt, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, their spacing and relative size echoing the brightness and distances of those stars. Just as the pyramids of Giza in Egypt are thought to represent Orion, Teotihuacan may have been designed as a reflection of the heavens, a map that united sky and earth. For the people of Teotihuacan, the cosmos was not an abstract idea. It was the rhythm of existence. The rising of Orion before dawn marked the coming of the rainy season, signaling the time to plant crops. The sun setting at specific points along the horizon determined the cycle of harvest and renewal. The builders of Teotihuacan created not just a city, but a calendar in stone, a vast astronomical instrument aligned to both the heavens and the living earth. Their civilization flourished on this harmony of science and spirituality, of observation and faith. Today, scientists continue to uncover how deeply connected Teotihuacan is to the natural forces that shaped it. Beneath its soil lie ancient lava flows and mineral veins that still influence the region's hydrology. Rainwater filters through porous volcanic rock, feeding underground aquifers that sustain farms even now. The air is thin and dry, yet life thrives. Mesquite trees, agave fields, and wild cacti paint the landscape in shades of green and gold. During the rainy season, lightning flickers across the mountains, and the same storms that once filled the city's canals now trace the paths of its ancient engineers. Teotihuacan is not frozen in time. It continues to breathe with the earth. To walk through Teotihuacan today is to step into 2 dimensions at once, the physical and the celestial. Most visitors begin their journey at dawn. From the nearby town of San Juan Teotihuacan, the road leads to the archaeological park, just as the gates open, and the first light spills across the valley. The rising sun ignites the Pyramid of the Sun, turning its gray stones into molten gold. As you climb its 248 steps, the air thins and the wind sharpens, carrying the scent of dust and cactus flowers. At the summit, you see the Avenue of the Dead stretching southward, perfectly straight, lined with the remains of temples and plazas. To the north, the Pyramid of the Moon frames Cerro Gordo, its base like an echo of the mountain itself. To the south, the Temple of the Feathered Serpent still watches over its plaza, its carved serpent heads emerging from waves of stone as if alive. From the ground, Teotihuacan feels enormous. From the air, it feels eternal. Many travelers choose to see it from a hot air balloon at sunrise. As you float above the valley, you can trace the geometric perfection of its grid, the deliberate symmetry that mirrors the constellations. Below you, the three pyramids align like notes in a cosmic melody, their shadows stretching westward as the morning sun climbs. It is only from this perspective that you understand the genius of its design. A city not only built for people, but built to communicate with the universe itself. Beyond the main avenue, the valley offers trails for trekking and cycling that wind past smaller ruins, ancient walls, and the homes of artisans. Villagers still carve obsidian, the volcanic glass that once powered Teotihuacan's economy. You can watch craftsmen shape it into mirrors, blades, and jewelry that shimmer in the light like captured fire. Nearby markets sell colorful textiles and hand-painted masks inspired by the gods of wind, rain, and feathered serpents. If you stay longer, eco-lodges and traditional haciendas offer warm hospitality surrounded by agave fields. At night, the temperature drops, the stars return, and Orion rises again above the valley, just as it did 2,000 years ago. The experience of Teotihuacan is not only archaeological or scientific, it's deeply human. Local cuisine tells stories of the land. Grilled nopales cactus, smoky barbacoa slow-cooked underground, and pulque, the fermented agave drink once reserved for rituals. Every flavor connects you to the valley's soil, to the plants that grow in volcanic dust and sunlight. The surrounding ecosystem is fragile yet resilient. Desert birds dart between maguey leaves, and bees gather nectar from wildflowers. Conservation projects here protect these species and manage tourism sustainably, ensuring that the same balance between nature and civilization that once defined Teotihuacan endures into the future. As evening falls, the pyramids glow in amber light. Shadows lengthen across the Avenue of the Dead. The crowd thins. From the top of the Pyramid of the Moon, you can see the last light fade behind Cerro Gordo, and the first stars appear above. The sky deepens from blue to indigo, and then, there it is, Orion rising. The three stars that shaped this city ignite once more, just as they have for millennia. For a moment, time collapses. The same stars that guided ancient builders now shine for you. The same wind that whispered through their fields brushes your face. The same earth that gave them life lies beneath your feet. In that moment, Teotihuacan becomes more than ruins. It becomes a bridge between worlds, a mirror of the universe, a reminder that humanity has always sought to understand its place among the stars. Science explains how this city came to be. The geology, the astronomy, the engineering. But wonder gives it meaning. The builders of Teotihuacan combined scientific precision with spiritual purpose, transforming natural materials into instruments of cosmic connection. They understood what we sometimes forget, that the earth and sky are parts of a single story, and we are characters within it. Perhaps that is why their city still speaks across the ages. It asks us to look both down, into the soil that nourishes us, and up, into the stars that inspire us. This is the magic of exploration. To stand where ancient people once watched the heavens and to realize that their questions are still our own. Who are we beneath these same stars? What do we build that will endure? What harmony can we create between science and spirit, between progress and the planet that sustains us? You are listening to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secret. If the mysteries of Teotihuacan have stirred your imagination, imagine what wonders still wait beyond the horizon. Join us again as we travel deeper into the world's hidden corners, where every mountain, cave, and constellation has a story to tell. Like this video if you felt the pull of discovery. Share it with those who dream of ancient skies. And don't forget to subscribe, so together we can continue exploring the secrets of nature, one journey at a time. Keep your eyes on the stars and your heart on the trail.